Hey, Steve, what's going on?
Hey man, I'm doing all right. How about you?
Life is grand. I haven't seen you. It's been about 6 months.
Yeah, well, I kind of felt bad. I had something pawned here and I had something pawned at the other store, and I don't know, just wasn't able to make it back, and I let it go, and I felt like I really couldn't show my face again. So I kind of, I started on it somewhere else. And
I figured something was up. We tried to call you a few times actually before
yeah,
we.
well, when you make a call and I owe money and you're calling me, I'm not going to answer the phone.
It was a bad time, eh?
Yeah, I mean, it's not a whole lot better now. I need to pawn something now, and I've been actually going over to another pawn shop, but they haven't been treating me that well. So I figured to, come back in here and see if I could actually still pawn stuff. I didn't know if my credit was screwed up. Or...
Oh, buddy, you don't have to worry about that stuff. You know what? Here's the thing about our business. The reason we do what we do, in terms of what we give you on a pawn, is to cover our butts in the event you can't make it back, right? And there is no hard feelings. That's the truth.
Yeah, well, I said I was going to be back.
Well, I know you did, but we also know that life gets in the way sometimes, and it doesn't always work.
Because, I'll be honest with you, I was actually pawning somewhere else, and they weren't giving me rewards points. They weren't giving me anything. I felt like my money was just going out the window, and even I tried cashing a check there, and they didn't give me anything back. They just took all my money, and I got my check, but they minused off. Yeah. It was no city pawn, is what happened. I kind of felt bad, but I felt like I couldn't come back, and I didn't know where to go. Thought I'd just stop in. I got this ring, and I need some money. And, I'm not going to tell you I'm going to come back for it because I may not, turns out.
It's not a problem. There's no hard feelings whatsoever. The items that you had brought in last time, unfortunately, they are sold. But you know what? That got me out of the deal. I feel good about it on the financial sense. And I'm sorry you couldn't get them. But we are, you and I, in a good place. There's never any problem. If you default on a pawn, never feel bad about it. Okay? I'll tell you, if I lent you too much money and it didn't work out on my end, that's my fault.
Okay.
Right? But the reason, or the way we work the business is to make sure we're both covered. So let's see the ring. Let's get you going. We're going to lend you some money.
Last time I was in, I paid the interest a couple times and then I couldn't make it back. Is that in-store credit that I built up? Is it still in the system?
Funny enough, I was on your account just the other day going through some outstanding paperwork. And you actually have $40 of in-store credit. You get to spend some money in the store.
So I didn't lose any of that or anything because I didn't come back that one time and all that stuff I built up?
You earn that in-store credit every time you pay interest on something, and it never goes away.
I can buy some movies right now?
You can buy whatever you want. You got $40 to spend in the store.
Oh my goodness. Okay.
Yeah. So not only are you in good standing, you got some money still waiting for you, and you can still do business, man.
Wow. Okay. Well, I want to do a pawn then. I want a pawn then. I just need $100.
Well then, let's get you going.
Let's do it.
Cut.